Alright, guys. Oh, hey, that is okay. Wow, welcome to the new Lucky Dragon's Foot podcast. This is called Dragon's Den. It's your boy, Quan the Destructor, aka Quan Jones, aka whatever the fuck you want to call me, and I'm here with some of my friends.
Kyle the Oak Tree.
I don't have a really cool nickname yet, so I'm just Tony Thomaston at this point.
Wow, that's cool enough for me. That's a cool name. That's a cool name. That works. So, I know we've been kind of gone for a while, but we are trying to get back on the podcast game because we haven't podcasted in like fucking forever. I know I go back with Kyle here, and trying to get Tony on board too as well. The guy with the coolest name ever.
Hell
so
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna start this shit again. I want to get back into creating content again, and it's been kind of rough over the past couple of months. We tried to do Bando and Chill Season 2, but that didn't really work out for certain reasons that I won't get into now.
Disclosed reasons.
Exactly. We can maybe discuss that another time. But yeah, we're back at it again. Welcome to, I'm going to call this Season 1, Episode 1 of the new Lucky Dragon's Foot fucking podcast. Welcome, boys. Welcome. Yes.
All right. Appreciate the welcome.
We are fucking back at it again. So, for the beginning, I wanted to at least talk about like what Lucky Dragon's Foot is, how it started, and things like that before we get into our other topics, some other fun shit. So I was started with Kyle really here. The Bando and Chill days, those were some fun times.
Yeah, those were some real fun times. At the Bando.
Yes, at the good old Bando. Now we're Dragon Den and chilling now.
Yeah, but we're in the Dragon's Den, fucking chilling.
Yes. What was one of your favorite interviews from the back in the day, Kyle, if you had to pick one?
I would honestly say the Milo one.
The Milo. See, I always say that favorite. Too. We're going to get Milo on the podcast eventually.
Milo and Yumi.
Yumi was a good one too. Shout out Milo. Shout out Yumi. I'm pretty sure they're both. Well, I know Milo is still out here doing his thing. I don't really know much about Yumi, but we'd love to have them both back, at least on the podcast form of this new version of basically Bando and Chill.
Yeah.
It's basically like a advanced version.
It's pretty much what it is. Revamped, but we just changed the name a little bit.
Yeah, just a few minor details. And for those who don't know, Lucky Dragon's Foot, you can find us on Facebook and YouTube. It's basically just, we're just some guys that just like to create content.
Yeah,
we're just,
exactly.
It's 2019. We're just some people that like to create content. That's like what we do.
Yeah, we can't use gender anymore because we can't assume gender.
Yeah,
it's 2019.
Don't do that. It's 2019.
Don't make any assumptions.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So but go feel free to follow us and hit us up and
don't forget about the IG.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're also on IG. I'm trying to get some more skits coming up soon, so expect to see those soon too. But we are fucking back at it again. So
what do you want to talk about, my guy?
Well, let's get this shit rolling. It's been so long. I missed this shit. It's awesome. So the first thing we're going to do is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to call it Facebook advice, but for this time being, this segment is called Facebook advice, our first segment, where we just go through, for right now, local people or just people on Facebook, and we just basically comment and talk about their statuses.
Which, by the way, I have given up Facebook. Still clean from the Facebook game.
Well, yeah, Kyle, actually, tell them about your social media fucking...
Oh, yeah, whenever I got off of social media, it to be honest, it's fucking liberating. It's fucking goddamn liberating.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, you just feel disconnected from the world, and you just kind of get your own peace of mind, get yourself together, and then you rebuild yourself a little bit.
I can see that because everyone's so hooked on social media these days. It's like a requirement for life.
Yeah, last time I took a break from social media was probably about 6 or so years ago. I got off Facebook for about a year, and it honestly, I never spent time in a better fashion.
Yeah, exactly. Because how I started it was I was supposed to be doing a whole lot of shit one day, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go camping, build this shit, build that. And then I realized I wasted about 6 fucking hours scrolling through every bit of social media I had.
See, that's the thing. That's,
just talking to people and shit. And then I just realized, that should not be my life.
Right.
I should actually do what I say what I want to do. If that makes sense.
It's easy to get distracted by that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And sometimes you just gotta have to nip it in the bud.
Props to you for both of you. Even though you did it 6 years ago, Tony, this is the fact that you did it. It's I've been
giving it more thought about getting off Facebook and
Like,
everything.
wouldn't mind giving it another shot of
I
just like quitting social media.
Yeah,
Period.
stay
yeah.
for the memes, man.
It's literally
feel
the
it.
memes are
It's the
addicting.
memes.
The memes are
fucking
so good.
addicting, dude.
The memes are so fucking good.
That's the fucked up part. I literally only get on Facebook usually to like people's statuses that I know, laugh a little bit, but the main part, 90%, is memes. It's like, why I don't even post statuses anymore? Because why post a status when you can just look at a fucking meme?
So what you're saying is that you like the fucking lurk.
Yeah,
lurking.
I will admit it. I'm a hardcore lurker, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that just because I don't post statuses. But I'll out of nowhere, I'll come up and creep out of the corner and like your status, and then you'll wonder where I've been for 5 years or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah, and then you get a bunch of people fucking messaging you, just being like, "Hey, you want to chill?"
Yeah, and then I don't ever message them back, and then it continues from there.
It's a vicious cycle.
Indeed. But props for that, because I know it's hard for a lot of people, you know. But I can't imagine it's a good thing. I just, you know, don't like to be too socially interactive with social media. It's just kind of there, you know.
Yeah, I kind of like how social media is now like the new like the best way I can describe it is prohibition for most people, if you think about it, because they realize it's slowly becoming a bad thing, and they're now trying to
Wean themselves off.
They're trying to wean themselves off of it. They're like all like fucking addicted to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
Yeah.
an addiction. It is an addiction. You know, you have to like be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I won't get on social media too much today. And the next thing you know, you're on it and you're like, oh fuck, I fucked up. And you know, it just kind of keeps going from there.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you want to talk about?
Oh
Quan?
yeah, speaking of social media,
Yo.
the first thing we're gonna do is called a new little segment for the new podcast where we just kind of interact with people's Facebook statuses and just give our opinions and insights or advice on whatever the status may be. We tried this before in the past with the FB advice thing we did for back on my main YouTube page, Quan, Destructor. Me and Young Cushy, shout out to him. He'll probably be in the next episode. Shout out to him, but we did that. But now we're gonna retry it again. So let's kick it off with the status right here. So here's the status, boys.
Okay.
A mimic that's a porta potty, and when you get in it, it grows legs and walks away. Do you guys know what a mimic is?
I do know
Yeah,
what a mimic is.
definitely.
That's
So-
pretty fucked up. Does it come out and tongue your butt?
So that's what I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out. So let's say you're like fucking taking a shit, and then all of a sudden, are you in the porta potty still? This status makes it seem like you're still in the porta potty. So it just starts fucking getting up and walking away, and then you're like, are you in a stomach now? Like, I'm kind of confused here by this status. That's why I wanted to ask you guys for some insight on this one.
Do you have any insight, Tony?
It sounds like the person has imagined themselves inside of a porta potty and it just getting up and walking the fuck off. Like,
Is that preferred?
There's not much
What?
else I can put to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
That was just a random one that I just had to
Like, you
get
got
off my
it.
I had to-
Yeah.
had to get that one off my chest. If you catch my drift, you know, I was just like, damn, that was just such a weird one. But
Well,
you know,
I will add a little bit more to it.
okay, what's that?
Okay, I do have to ask, while it's walking away, is the dookie sloshing everywhere? And then it brings up that nasty smell from the dookie.
Or maybe since it's a mimic, is it digesting it? Does it
No,
have
dude, it's a porta potty, so it's got that crazy ass porta potty, like blue liquid scent in it.
Oh,
You know, so you're not
okay.
really getting the dookie smell.
So
Oh,
basically, you're gonna like die in this thing.
yeah, probably.
Basically,
Dude.
I would
Don't-
imagine.
What if it tripped?
Oh, man. What
Oh,
if you had
God.
to eat the dookie to stay alive?
What if someone killed the mimic
from
while
the
you're in
inside?
it? You're fucked. You're
Yeah.
fucking fucked.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
then you can never open it again.
Well, shout out to that person for that interesting perspective of a mimic, because I would never imagine a fucking porta potty being a fucking mimic.
I can
so.
imagine a lot of things, but just not a porta
Yeah,
potty.
Yeah,
know what I
I never
mean?
porta potty.
If I was in a D&D campaign and
Kudos
if
to
I was
you
in
for
a-
creativity.
Right,
Yes.
right. I just couldn't imagine it being a creature I'd want to fight against and like that kind of lore. All right, let's move on to the next status. This one's kind of deep, and it's also about Augusta. Wow, shout out Augusta,
Ooh.
where we are at currently. Wow.
Bing, bing, bing.
Okay, so this person says, I will give everything in my savings account and physical body to make Augusta art scene vibrant.
You know, I really
Wow.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, that's a really fucking encouraging
When you
thing
go
to say.
downtown and you go to Arts of the Heart when it's down here, man, you get to see so much different culture.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
dude. Arts and Hearts. For those who don't know, in Augusta, I don't know if Arts and Hearts is all over the world. I really don't know, but in Augusta, it's one of the best events, yearly events, cultural events, art events in the CSRA.
There's so much. There's live music on the streets. You have just street performers out the yin yang, fucking rapping to their songs that they're trying to make and everything, and it's great. You have a ton of different people coming through. You
Right.
never realize how vibrant Augusta is till everybody gets together to do stuff.
Exactly. You know, and
I personally have never been, but
Oh,
I'd
wow,
like
really?
to
You
go
never
one
been
day.
to Arts and Hearts?
No, I've
oh
never
my
been.
God.
Dude,
oh
they
my
have
God.
great food too.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I need to go for the food.
My first time was probably like 6 or 7 years ago when the Filipino community was hosting.
Yeah.
So man, they were cooking it the fuck up, dude. Oh god, oh man, my mouth's watering a little bit because it was that
kinda
fucking
sounds
good.
like it.
It was that good, dude. Just talking about food, man. But shout out to this person because I mean, good luck though. You know, it's really rough to like get that. I want to say real estate wise because that shit ain't cheap downtown, dude.
No, it's not.
The value has increased so hard, so you know, getting property will be kind of a task, but. You know, the second you get that, you're in. You know, you have a business. You can do anything you want. And I know a lot of people around here say Augusta needs more musical venues or needs more like diversity, and I agree there. But don't get it twisted. Augusta is already a diverse place, but maybe not when it comes to music and art. You know?
I will say also jobs too. For jobs as well, Augusta's not very diverse in jobs.
It's not. It's pretty like similar.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of does similar patterns in that sense. You know. But you know, it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard people say they want to. You know, we know some people. I've interviewed some people who run the Epicenter. Shout out to them for still doing their thing.
Yeah.
Shout out Mooka and Parker. But you know, it's not easy. But good luck to you. If you do that, keep raising your savings and keep going in until, like you said, even if it takes forever, your physical body, whatever, you know, keep doing that. So props to you.
Keep doing it.
All
What's
right,
the next one, man?
I got one more for you boys here.
All right.
And this one's kind of weird because this one says, "Pour CBD on my feelings, fam."
Pour CBD on my feelings.
Yes.
Oh, like POUR or POOR?
Oh, POUR.
So
Just for the
they're
people out
not
there.
feeling bad for the CBD.
So
They want it all up on their feelings.
Yes.
right. So I picked this one because I don't really know much about CBD, and I wanted to see if I can get any insight from anyone here about, you know, if they.
I've done it.
I love CBD.
I do too.
You know, it's not psychoactive or anything, but it's been
Very
shown
relaxing.
to prove that it helps with inflammation, and inflammation causes a lot of disease.
Yeah.
You know, just anything from sore back to a seizure or a stroke.
Right,
You know,
right.
So CBD oil is super beneficial for things like that, and also it gives you that nice, really bodily relaxed feeling.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yes.
that quite a bit from people. Is that
Yeah,
it gives you
like,
the
I've
super
done
relaxed
it,
feeling.
and it helped me with my body and shit like that, and then it also helped me with my depression whenever I was going through a strong spell of depression.
Yeah.
It helped out with that a lot.
And the stores are popping up everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And they actually have now these cigarette packs that are
Oh,
actually
yeah.
CBD cigarettes.
CBD cigarettes.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
has
that's
a
a
little
real
pot
thing.
leaf on the filter.
Holy shit.
One of my coworkers lit one up inside the shop the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Lighting a joint up in here?" And he's like, "Dude, relax. It's a CBD cigarette."
Mm-hmm.
And it literally looks just like a little cigarette, but it smells like some mid.
Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't know there were CBD cigarettes, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
that
So,
shit's insane, dude.
do you guys think that CBD is like potentially leading towards more marijuana-like things to occur in the state of Georgia?
I was listening to something the other day, and pretty much they were saying that smoking marijuana is almost a thing of the past. There's going to be old heads like us that like to smoke bud every now and then, but now it's coming in vapes, it's coming in candies. You
Yeah.
know, since it's becoming more accessible, people are wanting to eat it rather than smoke it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think that the CBD movement is just a gold star for that.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's a
in the
step
right direction.
in the right
Yeah.
direction.
Right. It's just crazy, dude, that Georgia just decided, like, yeah.
I haven't
let's
checked
do
up
this.
on it lately, but I think there are like 2 bills in the House of Representatives, one for complete medicinal and I think that one passed, didn't it? We have medical in Georgia now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
we made it
passed.
to
Yeah.
medical, you know,
Mhm.
and I think the second bill is probably fully recreational,
Yeah.
which I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah,
that
Georgia's a red state.
considering Georgia's status of state, it's going to be difficult, but I think it's possible.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think we can do it.
I think most, because just imagine living in Georgia and just like having a pot field or pot just growing and it's not a big deal. And
I mean, if
Going
you
to a
accidentally
store.
burn it, just hurry up and run in there, get a quick whiff, and run out.
And I could imagine that if weed was legal in Georgia, that we'd start seeing shops downtown and things like that, or head shops that are already downtown. They
And
would
these
start
fields
selling
that are
weed.
growing around here, they'll turn from hay fields to hemp fields immediately.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That would be
There's a
amazing.
lot of potential in legal
And
weed.
that will definitely be the new crop, for sure. And then they also have it for dogs. They have CBD treats for dogs.
How does that work? Like, that's just
Well,
it's
if you-
okay for dogs, just
Well,
straight up?
if you have like a dog with a separation anxiety or something like that, you can give it a CBD treat.
Oh,
and
wow.
It should chill it out.
Holy shit, I gotta keep that in mind. Oh my god,
And it's
that's
actually
pretty cool.
it's probably a lot better considering the dog calming aids that they have now. A lot of them, I think, have tryptophan in them,
Yeah.
which is supposed to suppress the either neurological system of the dog or whatever. But it'll kill a dog if they have too much of it. That's what's in,
yeah.
that's what's in chocolate. That'll
Oh,
kill
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so-
So I think they use like small dosages of that. So I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Take this information with a grain of salt, and research CBD if you're curious. I feel like most people have done it, but definitely check your pet research too as well. But just some information for you people out there who are fucking tuned in, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of tuning in, I have to do a quick read from our sponsors. Well, not a read; it's actually an ad. So we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Pablo Jones, and I'm here to help your fucking stupid, lame ass become a SoundCloud rapper. All you gotta do is fucking call this number, 777-77777. Just kidding, that's not the number. But guess what? Lucky Dragon's Foot decided to fucking, I'm helping them, they help me, blah, 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 and I will be on their channel soon. I have a whole program coming to help you fucking lame-ass rappers become good rappers through my SoundCloud program. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome. Coming soon.
So yeah, that was our sponsor, Pablo Jones. Did he say that he was gonna SoundCloud? Okay, he said something to me in email about SoundCloud, but I didn't know he was gonna say all that, guys. So I apologize, but a deal's a deal. I'm gonna help the guy out, and you can probably catch him on our Instagram soon, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, the guy sounds, he sounds kind of weird.
Well, how you gonna help him out?
Well, I'm gonna promote his apparently brilliant SoundCloud plan.
Is it really Pablo Jones or is it Dr. Turtle?
Okay, whoa, we don't talk about Dr. Turtle.
We don't talk about Dr. Turtle.
Nobody will ever know who Dr. Turtle is. Stop asking me. You'll never know, and he'll never reveal his identity, and it's not me. And it's not Kyle, and it's not Tony.
Yeah.
So don't ask them either. But okay, so we're gonna shout out Pablo Jones. You can follow him. Yeah, you can follow him at Pablo Jones, real SoundCloud rapper. Good luck finding that. Okay, so the next bit we're gonna do before we end it is we're gonna do some hypothetical questions just to get into the mind of our homies here. So let's just jump straight into it. You boys ready?
Yeah.
Here's the first question. This is a pretty good one too.
Okay.
You're walking in a forest and you found a black suitcase. Inside it holds $1 million and a piece of paper stained in blood with a single word: don't. Would you take the suitcase home or leave it?
I'm absolutely taking the suitcase.
Without thinking about the consequences of what the don't meant?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, bro, I would do the same. I would take that shit too. $1 million fucking dollars? What's the don't mean? I mean, what's it gonna do?
I mean, you know what it could be?
What could it be?
It could be fake cash that they're trying to sift through the system.
Or it could be a note saying, don't ignore this.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's
But why
actually the way
is
to
it
look
in
at
blood though?
Because they wanted to make it look cool. They were like, "Oh, this is scary. Don't."
So,
take this
so
$1
what you're
million."
saying is that they're being really dumb, and they're like, "Well, I don't have any fucking ink on me, so I'm gonna stab my hand
Exactly.
and fucking write on this piece of paper."
Yeah.
Let's
They're-
not act like we all haven't written in blood before.
I mean, I definitely have done it at least once during my emo phase in middle school, but never again. So
What? What?
What?
You what? What did you do?
Um,
How did that?
no, nothing. What was the first time you wrote in blood, Kyle?
The first time I ever wrote in blood.
Your own blood,
My
specifically.
own blood.
Your
Well,
own
let's
blood,
see.
specifically.
Yeah, it doesn't count if you use somebody else's.
Yeah.
Well, obviously. Fucking obviously.
It's not a blood pact or anything. You can't do that.
Well, it wasn't really writing.
Those
It was
don't hold
actually.
up in court. Your Honor, I brought this blood pack.
What was your first time, Kyle?
Okay, let's see. My
What
first
would
time.
make you not want to take the $1 million?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I probably would take the $1 million for one, and two, for sure. The first time I ever written in my own blood. Well, more of drawing. I will say.
Damn, you drew a whole picture. Picasso over here.
I didn't draw a whole picture. Okay, so there's the Not Your Father's root beer, and then like that one picture where it has like the little like barrel or whatever, and it has the cork at the top. I was trying to open the bottle. I didn't have a bottle opener, so I did it with a knife, and I cut my thumb open, and I accidentally touched it right on the top of the cork, so it kind of looks like the cork is smoking. I still have the bottle.
Glad to never lose that memory, eh?
Yeah, I could never lose it, so I just keep it right there.
So I think final conclusion is that we all would take the $1 million despite whatever fucking consequences
Yeah, I
would
mean,
happen
even
to
if-
us. I mean,
Yeah.
who
Even
wouldn't,
if you get
honestly?
hurt, you know, that $1 million should take care of your hospital bills.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
unless you perish. Yeah,
unless if it's
yeah.
fake and you had to siphon.
But I mean, oh come on! I
Cycle
mean,
it through the
but it
system.
says holds $1 million. It doesn't say holding fake $1 million,
Yeah, it doesn't say
and you
anything
don't,
about being fake.
and you find out later, and then
Well,
you're
don't
like,
forget,
oh god,
don't forget, it is a hypothetical question.
that's true. But that's why
So-
I'm hypothetically
that it could be fake.
Yeah,
money.
I mean, no. I'm assuming it's real. No, if that shit was real, fuck the don't sign. How about yes? Like, if it said yes in blood, I'd be like, yes, bitch.
Wait a minute. What if it was in period blood?
Okay, well, you know, that shit. Okay, if it was in period blood, I would probably lick it then.
You
No, I'm
what-
just joking.
what?
No,
That's
no.
Y'all heard that record scratch, right?
All right, this next one's pretty good too. So basically, we all would take the $1 million, fake or not. Fuck the don't sign. Here's the next one. If you were really a robot, would you want to know? Would you want to know that your whole life is a lie, basically?
I mean, it kind
You're
of
a robot,
reminds
what
me
you
of
wanna
me
know?
as a child.
You thought you were a
On
robot?
Christmas, no. For
Oh.
Christmas, I thought Santa was real, and then afterwards, I realized my whole life is a lie. So it would be the same thing, but I'm still living, you know.
Right, so you would want to know.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
You were a robot.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Tony?
I think I wouldn't want to know, man.
Well,
I
why
think-
is that?
Because at a certain point in your life, you're a robot, you know, so you're not going to expire normally like a human body would. So
Right.
you would stop aging at a certain point, probably, you know, and then
Things will start seeming weird.
you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on, Mom? My wires are starting to come out," and she's like, "I never told you, honey. You're a goddamn robot."
That's normal, honey. It's
Yeah.
normal. All the kids are doing it.
Beep, boop, bop, bop.
Let me turn around so I can fix your circuits.
And plus, I'd have like cool USB chargers everywhere.
Hey, bro, can I get a charge? Just fucking walk
You
up
know,
on
it'd be
you.
really funny.
If the charger was in my ass.
No. Oh yeah, that's
We-
close.
we
But I was
expected
thinking
that, Kyle. We
big.
expected that from
yeah,
you.
we expect that from you.
Yeah, Kyle. We know Kyle's master of ass eating jokes.
Well,
Would you
it's
eat
quite-
would you eat a robot's ass, Kyle? I gotta know.
I mean, it depends on what comes out of it.
Like a sexy android robot that looks just like a chick, but would you eat a robot's ass?
Would I eat a robot's ass?
Yes.
I don't know. Would you eat a robot's ass?
I mean,
Yes.
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 well, I don't
Yes.
see why not.
I mean,
Probably cleaner than most human asses.
Yeah, that's actually a good
I
point.
I mean, what if they have to defecate? You know.
Well,
I'm sure it'd just be like oil and nuts and bolts or something.
Yeah,
Haven't you ever seen Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah,
Yes,
on,
yes,
man.
I
His
fucking
metal
seen Jimmy.
dog.
yeah. Good example. Good
nuts and bolts,
example.
yeah, okay. So yeah, I would definitely eat that ass. For sure. What's the next one?
All right, we can do one more. We can knock out one
All
more. This one's pretty funny. We've all seen Jurassic Park, right?
No.
Okay, too bad.
Okay.
If Jurassic Park were real, would you visit it?
Hell no.
It's gonna have to be a hell yeah for me, because seeing dinosaurs in real life would be fucking crazy. Despite the fact that I might get trapped on the island and be in 3 movies, or 4 movies, you know?
I'd probably have to do it too, man.
It's like, why would you not want to? Okay, I feel your hell no, Kyle. I feel it. But, you know,
You
your
haven't even
chances...
seen Jurassic Park and you're saying hell no.
I've seen the commercials. Fuck that shit.
He's like, fuck that, I'm getting trapped, bro. I'm gonna get trapped. I'm gonna be stuck.
I mean,
Oh,
you
man.
think that my spear making skills are gonna penetrate that skin?
Speaking of dinosaurs, this is kind of cool. Scientists have actually given hair to an elephant to recreate a woolly mammoth.
Whoa.
Huh.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Holy
It's,
shit.
it's not a woolly mammoth, but it's like a close cousin. They've altered its DNA to where they actually grow hair.
Right. Oh, shit.
shit.
So that's, hey, for all you non-believers of the past out there, well, here you go. Bam. That's they basically just fucking confirmed that, hey, woolly mammoths were real, man.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much.
So, shout out to Ice Age.
Shout out Sid.
Shout out Sid. Okay,
What else you got for us?
Okay, well, that's enough hypothetical questions for today. Damn, Kyle, I still can't believe you said hell no to Jurassic Park.
I
bro.
mean,
What the
I
fuck?
don't think my skills, my survival skills, would be able to handle
Hey,
that
that's
shit.
worst case scenario. You get fucking trapped in Jurassic Park like the fucking movies. Or
I'm not gonna
something.
lie, I'd probably be the first person just to get eaten because I'd just be like, look at this wonderful shit. Oh my god. And I
And all
just
of a
have a
sudden-
nerdgasm.
And all of a sudden, a fucking velociraptor comes out. Holy
Either that
shit.
or I just look up in the sky and I'm like, man, that's a fucking giant ass bird and a
Yeah,
pterodactyl comes out
pterodactyl
and
coming
fucking
down and
takes
swooping
me.
Kyle's ass off, dropping him into a volcano.
Yeah, some shit.
Climb the oak tree. Well, shit, man. I think that's a good place to wrap it up here for
That's a wrap?
the first. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Season 1, episode 1 of the new Dragon's Den podcast. Oh man, I would like to thank my homies here. Fuck, Tony and Kyle. Shout out to y'all for coming through for the
Shouts
first
out.
episode.
Yeah, shout
man.
out. I appreciate it.
Shouts out
We'll
to
definitely
Quan.
do some more. Shout out. We'll definitely do some more in the future. So if you guys want to do your outro, say whatever you want to say. You want to let them know anything about you before you go.
Just don't forget to slam your dick on the counter.
Nice. You don't
Can't
wanna-
wait to go home and pull my ass out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice,
there you go.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with both of them.
So you're gonna pull your ass out?
No, I'm gonna slam my dick on the counter first, and
And
then
then pull your-
then I'll do that. Yeah.
So you're gonna give yourself a pink sock?
Yeah.
All right.
I first heard that term in fucking, what was it, middle school, and I never looked at an asshole the same way ever again. But yes. fuck. You can butt fuck. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Well, you can follow me on IG at whoisjjones. I'm also on Twitter, but I don't know my Twitter name, so I'll just put it in the description or some shit. And also, shout out to the Lucky Dragon's Foot page on YouTube, Facebook. Everything's everywhere. Every link will be everywhere. So, yeah. And, like I said, thanks to my homies for coming through and doing this shit. It's gonna be lit, and we'll have some more episodes in the future, and hopefully some more content in the future.
All right. Who's saying closing prayer?
All right,
don't know.
Kyle will do the closing prayer for us right now. Go ahead, Kyle. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate the closing prayer. So,
Yes,
in the almighty name of the giant oak tree,
Yes,
do not forget
The great oak
to
tree.
slam the great wood on the counter.
All right.
Yep.
that's fucking beautiful.
Yes.
That's fucking
Yes, it
beautiful.
is.
Stay beautiful, Augustine.
Well, thank you guys. Until next episode. Peace.
What the fuck is up? You guys thought I was done, but I'm not. It's your boy, Pablo Jones. Alright, so let me give you guys some insight about the SoundCloud program. Alright, all you gotta do is not suck at rapping. That's the first step, okay? Once you hit that step, we will continue to make sure that your music is put all over my dick, I mean the world. It will be great, fantastic, like the Four. So, just keep in mind, come to the channel soon, can't wait to show you guys how to fucking suck, not dicks, but suck pussies. It's gonna be awesome, you pussies. Pablo Jones, signing out.